Welcome back to Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game where the Bright Wizard and the Warrior Priest are soon to be annihilated. I think they only have 4 health left each. We haven't even passed the second location yet. Out up first is the Warrior Priest, so we're going to give it our best shot. And let's go down to his play area. He's sickened and bleeding and see what he's going to do. Well, we're going to have him do battle prayers, which is going to refresh everything at the end. I'll just put this on here kind of sideways for now. You may exhaust one non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. He will exhaust the giant wolf because it does the most damage. And then he gets to rest. Going to be rolling 1 white die, 1 black die for the rat swarm. Let's go to the dice tray and roll it up. Oh, and let's not forget he's sickened. During your action, apply -1 success. Oh, and hang on. Before your rest action, which this is the rest action, discard this condition. So we are going to discard sickened. That's why I was doing that. So 1 white, 1 black. Let's go to the dice tray and see if we can do a bit of healing and hope we don't get hit by the rat swarm. Okay, we're rolling 1 white, 1 black. See what we get. Wow, this is excellent. So we get nothing on the black die. We get a starburst, which means a success, and we roll again. Come on. And we get 1 success and 1 shield. So we have a total of 2 successes and no attacks or anything happening with the enemy. Let's go and heal the Warrior Priest for 2. All right, so we have a success on the die. We had a success from the starburst. We're going to heal 2, which is good. So we're down to only 19 damage now. We have 6 health left. And then choose 1 hero. That hero becomes empowered. I guess we may as well empower the Bright Wizard since she's going to be going next. Let's also not forget we refresh all of our powers. So we're doing that. Readying all of our actions, but unfortunately we are bleeding. And it says after your actions suffer a wound. So healed 2, suffered 1. Net effect, well, we got ahead by 1, but we've exhausted the wolf. So that's at least something. Up next now is the Bright Wizard. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, with the Bright Wizard is we're going to use Fan the Flames. We're going to aid the Warrior Priest because that's going to get rid of his bleeding condition, and we are empowered. We are ourselves bleeding, so we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 1 black die for the giant wolf, which could be bad news, but we're going to get 1 success and 1 shield automatically. So I'm going to keep the shield and the shield and the attack, and we're not actually going to exhaust Fan the Flames. So I have to remember that as well, because the empowered says the next action you do not exhaust it, and then you apply a success and a shield. So keeping that in mind, we're going to go to the dice tray. We're going to roll 2 white and 1 black, and we're going to be aiding the Warrior Priest. All right, let's get rolling. 2 white, 1 black. Hope we can get a lot of successes. We already have 1 from the empowered and a shield. Damn it. So we get the Nemesis die effect, which I'm sure is not too thrilling, and 2 more successes. So we're going to have a total of 3 successes, 1 shield, but we have to process the Nemesis die. Let's go back to the Bright Wizard and deal with all of that. Okay, well, we do not get an attack from the giant wolf, so that's good. We have 1 shield and 3 successes for Fan the Flames. I'm going to take that off of there because we're not going to do the second part of it, and it's not going to exhaust because of empowered. Powered, of course, then will go away. But we're going to be giving 3 success tokens to the Warrior Priest, which is good. But let's take a look at the Nemesis effect. At the bottom of the card, either discard 1 success or become sickened. Well, here's the sickening part. We don't have any success tokens. So we're going to become sickened. Damn it! But we become sickened now, which means we're not going to apply the -1 effect because it's actually... Or do we do that? During your action, apply -1 success. Because I think we have to process the black dice first. So I think that's how that happens. If I'm incorrect, of course, leave me a message. in the comments. But I think one of these 3 successes has to go away. So we're only going to be putting 2 successes on the warrior priest. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give him those 2 successes. And then, of course, it's going to be his turn next. But we are bleeding. So, yeah, in fact, we're going to get another damage for the bleeding effect as well. So 2 successes to warrior priest. And then it's going to be the warrior priest's turn. Yep, and that's what's going to happen. All right, 2 success tokens. We're going to put 1 on Righteous Fury. We're going to try to do some damage. And we're going to put 1 on Battle Prayers. At least try to stay alive, maybe for 1 more episode, although I think this could be the end. If he takes 3 more damage, he's out of the game. Actually, if either of them takes 3 more damage, I think they're out of the game. All right, do some thinking. We're going to come back, and we're going to have the warrior priest take another action. And I think it's time for a little Righteous Fury. So we're going to be having 2 successes off the bat. You may engage 1 enemy, and I don't know. I think we're going to engage. Oh, this guy can't be engaged, can he? This enemy is engaged. Oh no, you can engage the gutter runner. So we're going to engage him and attack. Before this action, you may exhaust another action to target an additional enemy and apply another success, which we're going to do. So we're going to apply. So we're going to be exhausting Righteous Fury. We're going to exhaust Path of Redemption. And we get 3 successes now. And so what I want to do is we're going to target the giant wolf. We're going to target the gutter runner. We're going to put 3 successes on him. That gives him 1 wound. We only have to do 1 wound to the gutter runner, 1 wound to the giant wolf, and we will have eliminated both of them. So we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 2 black dice, and we're going to see what we can get. That's another action. I already did that. All right, so Righteous Fury, dice tray, 2 white, 2 black. Let's hope we can get a couple successes. All right, here we go. 2 white, 2 black. Give them a shake here. And what can we get? All right, not bad. We got nothing, the Nemesis effect, and we have a total of 3 successes, which is actually enough, I think, to eliminate both the gutter runner and the giant wolf. So let's go back to the warrior priest area and process those dice. All right, and yes, we have to process this one first. Damn it. But at least I think we can get rid of a token, because it says either discard a success token or become sickened. We are going to discard a success token off Battle Prayers because we don't want to become sickened. So we're doing that. That's okay. And we have 1, 2, 3 successes. We only needed 1 more to get rid of the giant wolf and 1 more to get rid of the gutter runner. That leaves us 1 extra, which we can't use, but it doesn't matter because we have destroyed gutter runner and this giant wolf. Both gone away. So that cleans out quite a bit of enemies. And that's going to be the end of our Righteous Fury, which is awesome. So we did a good job there, but yeah, we are still bleeding at the end. After your activation, suffer a wound. Ooh, bad. That's bad news. So we're going to suffer a wound. So we have 19, 20, 21. We're back to 4 life left. All right, now we're going over to the Bright Wizard for the final action for the heroes for this round. And we are going to try to change locations, I think. So we're going to use the Burning Head, which is Explore. We're sickened and bleeding, so we get a -1 success. But we get to draw and resolve a dungeon card, which might help us out to find, possibly, maybe, the gear card that's our legendary item, and then you can suffer wounds. I'm not going to do that. Ready all your actions. Seems kind of a waste at the moment, but it's the last action for the turn. I really want to change locations. We only have 2 enemies left now. So we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 1 black die, and we lose 1 success because we're sickened. Okay, here we go exploring. 2 white, 1 black. Come on, let's have some good luck. All we need is 1 success. Damn it. Well, we get a shield. Okay, this might not be totally horrific. We got 1 success, 1 attack, and 1 shield. Let's go back to the Bright Wizard's area and process the dice. All right, well, we have one success. We have one attack from the giant wolf doing 2 damage, but we're going to block 1 of it. So net effect is we're going to get 1 damage on the Bright Wizard. Ooh, not good. But we have 1 success. Oh, damn it, but we're sickened. So we have to apply... Oh, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. Because we're sickened, we get -1 success. The 1 success we thought we had is gone, which means we're going to put no successes on the fungal patch, which means we're not changing locations. Damn it. But now we get to draw and resolve a dungeon card. Oh, this is absolutely horrific. So, what do we get? We get Healing Salve. Oh, this comes at an opportune time. You may discard this card before or after a hero's activation for that hero to recover 2 health. Yes, we will. We're going to recover 2 health right now. So we're going to discard it because it's after... after our activation. Is this going to... ready all your actions. Okay. So we are sickened, so we're going to take a damage, which I don't think kills us, because 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're 1 health away from dying. That's the end of our Burning Head action. So now we can use the Healing Salve to get 2 back. So wow, just barely staying alive. That is ridiculous. Holy jumping. Okay, we're still, I don't know how we're still alive, but we are. That is now the end. I think this might be the end of our episode because we are bleeding. And that wasn't the rest action, was it? And we didn't get aided, so we're going to lose a health. Oh man, I think we just bit it, and we didn't use Fireball, which would have exhausted the giant wolf from the Warhammer. So I think this is the end. I think I didn't do this quite right. All right, we're going to get into the enemy phase, which I think is going to knock out the Bright Wizard because she has 18, 19, 20 damage. The giant wolf's going to activate, giving the Bright Wizard 2 damage, taking her to 24. Yeah, it's basically game over. We'll just zoom out and process the enemy turn. And yep, I think we're toast. But yes, before we lose the game, we do get to draw a gear card because the Healing Salve had the gold coin. Gear card for the Bright Wizard is the Night Cloak. You cannot receive conditions. Whoa, that is really good, which means you can't be empowered, but you can also not be bleeding or sickened. I think we're going to keep this one and we're going to chuck away the Warhammer. The Warhammer, less useful than you cannot receive conditions. All right, almost forgot about that. But now it's the enemy turn. The Rat Swarm would give the Warrior Priest 1 damage. That wouldn't kill him, but it would get him awful close, knock him out. Then we go to the giant wolf doing 2 damage, lacerate, prey. Oh, hang on, we may not be finished yet. Okay, so we advance and inflict. So that's the Rat Swarm, giving the Warrior Priest a damage. Now we go to the giant wolf, lacerate, already bleeding, can't prey. This enemy engages the hero with the most wounds. Oh, maybe he's knocking out the Warrior Priest, because Warrior Priest has 18, 19, 21, 22. Then doing 2 damage, 22 up to 24. He's 1 health away, so not dead yet. And that's the end. Wow, the enemy phase we didn't actually lose yet. Unbelievable. But I think we are going to lose because of the peril phase. Let me just check it out. Okay, so we're on to the fungal patch location phase. We're not changing locations because we didn't get any successes. The first player is going to roll a die. On a claw symbol, he becomes sickened. I'm not going to bother rolling it because we're then going to move right into the peril phase, which means we're going to move 1 space on the tracker to green. And the green says distribute 2 wounds among the party. Our Bright Wizard only has 2 health left. Our Warrior Priest has 1 health left. So it doesn't matter how I distribute 2 wounds. One of them is going to be knocked out, and that's the end of the game. And so we have failed. We've failed. We've been defeated by tracing the Toxicant. Defeat, and it says if the heroes are defeated, resolve penalty on the back of the sheet. Ooh, all right, what's our penalty? The Rat Man leader scurries after you as you flee. Yeah, we flee from the fumes, hurling abuse and glass globes full of poisonous smoke in a roughly equal measure. Idiot man things, you flee, die. Tell green things, deal is off. Smug, or Snack Craggle, I'll kill him. Ooh, that must be another enemy. It says, finally you escape with your lives, but who or what is Snack Craggle? Snack Craggle? Craggle Rock. All right, add Uncle and the Warpstone to the campaign pool. Damn it. Okay, I guess we would have gotten rid of it had we succeeded, but we did not. So this guy now becomes part of our pool, as well as the other dude that was in there. I forget his name. The one odious grump. Oh, man. So that's not good. And we are now going to add the Warpstone into the campaign pool. So this is just going to continue to happen, but it's going to be in a big deck. Might not happen all the time. So we're defeated. Wow. I didn't start out too well. Hung in there pretty much to the end, but got pretty much annihilated. All right, that's the end of my playthrough of Warhammer Quest adventure card game. The second quest, Tracing the Toxicant, we ended in failure, but we do have some good items now, I think. And when I do this playthrough again, which will be Quest 3, we're going to be doing the settlement phase, which means we're probably going to be updating one card for each. And then I am likely going to go through the equipment deck, pull 2 equipment cards each, and see if we can find the legendary item for either the Warrior Priest or the Bright Wizard. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I did my best to try to defeat this scenario. Did not happen. Got crushed in the end with just too many wounds. I think I found the sickening and bleeding conditions that kept coming up from these enemies was just a bit too much added damage and negation of success tokens to just kind of mess over my 2 characters. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes, dislikes, anything else. Appreciated. Join me next time. Probably again, I don't know. I don't have so much time back to back to film a whole lot of episodes. That's why this series has come out kind of slowly. So probably within a week or so, I'll get the next series started, and we'll go from there. So once again, thanks so much for watching along, and I'll see you in the next playthrough series.